Hey there, and welcome. Have you ever been reading a sentence and just stopped? Completely stumped by one single word? Yeah, it happens to all of us. But what if I told you there's a secret weapon, a kind of language detective kit that can help you crack the code of any word? Well, today we're going to show you exactly how to use it.
So take a look at this sentence. Did the bat fly past the bat? It sounds a little nuts, right? How can one word, bat, mean two totally different things in the same breath? Well, this is the exact kind of mystery we're going to solve. And trust me, by the end of this, you'll be able to read that sentence without even blinking.
All right, first things first. Every good detective needs to know their suspects. In our case, the suspects are words that love to hide their true meaning. We're calling them words in disguise, and they come in a couple of pretty tricky forms.
Our number one suspect? The multiple meaning word. These guys are the real masters of disguise. Just like our friend Bat, they look and sound exactly the same, but they can have completely different identities. The only way to figure out which one you're dealing with is to look at the words they're hanging out with. And our second suspect is jargon. You can think of jargon as a secret code. Doctors have one, programmers have one. Even baseball players have their own special lingo. These words might seem totally confusing at first, but once you realize you're just dealing with a secret code, it's actually a lot easier to crack.
So, we've got our suspects, but how in the world do we unmask them? Well, every language detective needs a tool, and lucky for you, you already have the most powerful one there is. It's basically a secret decoder ring for language. And here it is, context clues. This is the absolute hero of our story. Context clues are just the other words and sentences hanging around our mystery word. They drop hints, they leave evidence, they point you right to the word's true meaning. This is your decoder ring, and we're about to learn exactly how to use it.
Now, using your decoder ring isn't about just taking a wild guess. Oh no. There's a simple, super reliable method to it. I'm going to walk you through a 4-step process that'll turn you into an expert word detective in, no time at all.
Okay, here it is. 4 easy steps. First, just read the sentence carefully, don't rush it. Second, hunt for clues, any other words that seem connected to your mystery word. Third, you gotta test the meaning. Based on those clues you found, which definition actually makes sense? And finally, step 4, you confirm it. Plug that meaning back into the sentence. If it all clicks together perfectly, you've cracked the case.
All right, theory's great, but practice is where the real fun begins. It is time to open up the case files and put our new 4-step method to the test. Let's do this.
Okay, detective, here's your first case. The workers entered the coal mine. Our mystery word is mine. Now, we all know mine can mean something belongs to me, right? Like, that's mine. But is that what's going on here? Let's use the method. Did you spot the clue? It's right there, the word coal. People don't enter a coal something that belongs to me, do they? No, they enter a place where coal is dug out of the ground. That one little context clue points us directly to the right definition. Boom, case closed.
And you can see it right here, side by side. On the left, mine is a place. On the right, it's about ownership. It's the exact same word, but the context clues put them in 2 totally different universes.
Let's try another one. Ricardo bumped into the metal post on the sidewalk. The word is post. Now, I can post a letter, or I can post something online. But did Ricardo bump into an online message on the sidewalk? What are the clues telling you?
The key clues here are metal and bumped into. You can't really bump into a social media update, but you can definitely 100% bump into a tall metal pole. See? The clues make the meaning totally unmistakable.
So on the left, post is a thing, a physical object. On the right, it's an action, to put something up. Once you look at the surrounding words, that disguise just falls right off.
All right, let's go after one of those secret codes, a jargon case. Click the mouse twice to start the computer program. Now, are we talking about a small, furry animal here? I'm going to go out on a limb and say, probably not.
The clues here are practically screaming at us. Click twice and computer program. Both of those are classic computer terms. So in the world of computers, a mouse isn't an animal, it's that little device you use to control the cursor on the screen. The secret code is cracked.
Okay, let's try a different kind of jargon. This time from the world of sports. The grounder skipped through the infield. What on earth is a grounder?
I mean, unless you're a big baseball fan, that word might be a total mystery. So, where's the clue?
The big context clue here is infield. That word belongs on a baseball diamond, right? Which means a grounder must also be a baseball term. And it is. It's just a ball that's been hit along the ground. Simple as that.
So, you've seen the method in action, you've cracked a few cases. But look, this skill is so much more than just a neat trick for understanding weird sentences. This is a genuine language power-up.
And this is the most important part. This skill literally changes how you learn. When you can decode unfamiliar words on the fly, you're not just reading better, you're learning better. You can step into totally new worlds like science or history or a new hobby and actually understand their unique language from day one.
So these are your new superpowers. For real. You can now read faster without getting tripped up by confusing words. You can tackle complex topics with way more confidence. You can dive into new subjects and actually figure out their jargon. And you'll even become a better communicator because you'll be more aware of how the words you choose create context for other people.
So now you have the tool, you've got the method, you have the detective skills. The world is just full of words in disguise, all waiting to be understood. The only question left is, with your secret decoder ring at the ready, what are you going to investigate next?